What's up, everybody, and welcome to my review of The Walking Dead. Pretty much the episode called A Review, which is a very lot to say, especially for the season finale for season 4 of the show. Which I did say before, I am gonna still try and do pretty much a recap of all the episodes, since I've really never done a lot of Walking Dead reviews. I'm just gonna do pretty much a recap of of Walking Dead. That's what I'm gonna do, of the entire season. But pretty much to end off the season finale with the episode A review, pretty much Rick sitting there with a lot of blood on him, sitting in a daze. Pretty much kind of going to the show with him, Carl, and Michonne pretty much deciding what they're gonna eat, and pretty much trapping a rabbit until they run out and see somebody getting killed. A man pretty much eating the shit off of him. And pretty much they have to fight through some walkers, but then Rick pretty much has flashbacks then. As he flashbacks back to the prison, going back to Hershel, when he's talking to Hershel, pretty much he was waking him up saying he wasn't going to need his gear, they were going to go do something. And kind of going back in the show as Daryl, as Rick and them are still fighting off zombies, they pretty much find a truck, and I guess they stay there through the night. They pretty much at a camp. Wondering who they're becoming, him and Michonne, until those guys Daryl was with show up, since they knew Rick killed one of their guys. Pretty much they had them all trapped, and Daryl said it was his friend, but he said, did your friends kill each other and stuff? And they started beating the hell out of Daryl then, and then they tried to go for Carl, but pretty much Rick goes into a fucking rage mode to Simon, pretty much headbutts the dude in the back, and pretty much Joe, he just tries to beat up Rick, and he just tries to go over Rick, and pretty much grab Rick, and Rick just eat the fucking shit out of his neck, bit it right off clean. Pretty much bit it off clean, and Michonne was able to get the gun and take out one of the other guys, and who else that took him out? Well, who else he took out other than take out one of those guys? Pretty much Daryl took out 2 more other dudes, and the other dude that kept holding Carl hostage, and pretty much after Rick pretty much ate the dude's neck off, pretty much went in and took a knife and stabbed him 50 times with that blade. He stabbed the hell out of him. It was insane. I gotta say, that was one of the highlights of the episode. Pretty much, Rick just went into fucking crazy rage mode, doing anything to protect his son. And pretty much going at the flashback of him and Hershel growing those plants. So what are they gonna do? And talk about that Carl needs his dad. What kind of man is he gonna become? You have to let him go out on runs. Because after he shot that kid, Carl's very heartless about it and showed no emotion. And pretty much, can Rick come back? Can Rick teach his son the way? That's why he needs to be here, to help him. And pretty much Daryl, he called Daryl his brother, and where they were going to go next, pretty much head out to Terminus. Pretty much Carl was kind of scared, and after Rick literally fucking felt almost like an unstoppable force just killed those guys. Like in slow motion, like time stopped. And pretty much they go to Terminus, they find Terminus, and they pretty much go separate to go how they're going to get in. And Carl's talking to Michonne then about Michonne's son, Andre, and pretty much she said she was a monster before. So supposedly those guys killed her kid after they were at a camp, and the people kept leaving the camp. It was her boyfriend, his friend, and pretty much she cut off their arms and mouths and legs and tied them, taking around with her, and pretty much made them suffer, but they helped her. And pretty much they were a monster then. I guess she thought herself was a monster because she could walk with the walkers, having those 2 guys. That nobody would never touch her. She was a monster. She just killed everything in sight like those guys, because what they supposedly did to her son, I believe. Her whatever boyfriend and other friend. And pretty much destroyed them. But Michonne, when she met Andrew and Rick and them, she became human again. She knew what it was like, because she knew Carl's kind of afraid of his dad after he went in rage mode. He was going back to the flashbacks of him teaching him, saying you're not going to need your gear for this, pretty much teaching him ways what he needs to do to survive. And pretty much, I don't know, Rick is hiding some of his gear for some reason. They go into Terminus then. Pretty much the back door, they find these guys, pretty much says they were welcome with open arms. They meet, they greet, and pretty much says, well, just come on. We only have one rule. Just lower your food. Lower your weapons, and you know, it'll go like that. That's all they gotta do. So I guess with the weapons, everything's cool now. You just put your guns. There's no harm. Everybody can be trusted. They go and they offer him food, but for some reason Rick sees Glenn's riot gear and Maggie's scarf and a watch, and they ask where you get this watch from. Pretty much knew there's something very wrong. Now, in my opinion, I thought these guys, I don't know what these guys are. They had to be cannibals, I almost thought, like, because Rick knocked that food out of Carl's hand so fast, saying where'd you get the watch, and don't want them hostage, and say nobody can be trusted here, because I knew it was already too easy just to walk right through the front door in Terminus. So how hard. There was nobody guarding, nobody was guarding anything, so everything was peaceful. So Rick pretty much held them hostage because he knew it was Glenn and whatever, and asked where they got that gear. And pretty much the sniper of it and shot were pretty much one of the own dudes, and then Rick and them were just running throughout the prison, finding this whole room with these candles saying like, never turn back, there's no one to be trusted and everything. I don't know what that room was about. And pretty much Rick and them were just running side by side trying to find the hell out of Terminus then. And pretty much they get surrounded and they have to lower their weapons. They didn't want to lower their weapons, but they lowered it and they put them in a train cart, and pretty much everybody was there. Glenn, Maggie, Bob, Sasha, Tara, Abraham, all those guys, scientists, and pretty much they were all there. Surprisingly, Tyrese and Carol haven't made it there yet, or Judith, or even Beth wasn't even seen to be in this episode. Supposedly that was Herschel's watch, I think, but no one was really supposed to be seen because Herschel flashbacks are really good. I'll say that, just get him in the show. That was really good to see. So what he was trying to teach Rick on what to do, and pretty much, I guess as the episode ended, Rick pretty much said they're screwing with the wrong people, and as they are screwing with the wrong people, because I can tell by next season Rick and them are going to take over Terminus and take them out and figure out what the hell is going on here. Are they a cult? What are they? I don't know what they are in this thing, but we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna see who it is and who's who in this show. Since Terminus couldn't be trusted, they took all the pretty much the group stuff, all the Glenn's and everybody else's stuff. So I don't know what we're gonna be storing. I gotta say, this was one hell of a season finale. It was some interesting things, especially Rick biting the fucking shit out of a dude's neck was nuts. It was insane. There was a couple people that died, nobody really important, but they died. So Rick literally killed that Joe dude. It was some good kills tonight, I'll say that. But I'm still gonna do that. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm still gonna do in that year, or not year, but season, pretty much full recap of the entire show. So we really are gonna do that. So that's gonna be big, and I can't really wait as they do the whole season. As I pretty much recap the season about everything from the beginning to the prison to the governor to now. But I gotta say, it's one hell of a season finale. I hope to see this back in October again. I can't wait. We'll probably see another trailer in July around Comic-Con. So all I can say is just get ready and wait for Walking Dead. It was a great episode tonight. Pretty much episode 51, season finale. I hope you all watched Talking Dead tonight. It was really good with Rick on there, or whatever, Andrew Lincoln. So I gotta say, I can't wait till season 5 when they come here. So get ready, people. It's coming this fall. I'll get that season 4 recap to you guys soon enough. So once again, you know, it's me. It's the HOOD coming with you with the news and reviews. You came to hear what I said, and now we are done with this season finale review of The Walking Dead. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.